It was morning baseball for the RoughRiders on Wednesday as they played Game 3 of their series against the San Antonio Missions. The RoughRiders put Sam Wolf on the hill, towing the rubber in his 4th start of the year. Let's check out the highlights from a kids' education day at Dr. Pepper Ballpark.
The RoughRiders failed to score in the first inning, trying to capture a win against the Missions. It was the first time in 7 games they hadn't scored in the first, but they did score first in the ball game, getting a couple across in the third. With 2 on and nobody out in the 3rd inning, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa back up the middle, a base hit, scoring Garrett Weber from third base, and the Riders led it 1-0. Next batter, big league rehabber Chris Jimenez with the infield in and a man on after Kiner-Falefa had been caught stealing. He sneaks one through the right side. That's a hit. Jimenez 4 hits in his 3 games as a rehabber, and the RoughRiders lead it by a score of 2-0. Frisco added a couple of more in the 5th inning. Bases loaded, 2 out. Ronald Guzman sends a soft liner to right. That falls. It splits the gap. And there are 2 runners that come to the plate as Isaiah Kiner-Falefa and Jimenez score on the play, and Frisco's on top 4-0. That 4-0 lead was very short-lived, though, as the Missions came roaring back in the 6th, getting the first 2 men on base against starter Sam Wolf, who to that point had allowed only 2 men in scoring position, and Mike Olt came to the plate. He doubles down the left field line. That plates both Rendon and Torres, and just like that, it's a 4-2 ball game. With Jose Leclerc into the game, got the first 2 out, but then Olt comes in on Gabriel Quintana's single to make it 4-3, and it's a 1-run game for the first time since the early going. We fast forward to the 6th. The Riders got 2 of those runs back. First came from Alex Berg, and he did it by himself. A high fly to left field. Berg's 2nd home run of the year, his first at home, and the Riders were up by a couple. The next hitter, Garrett Weber, reached on a 2-base error by the shortstop Rendon, got to 3rd on the sacrifice, and then Isaiah Kiner-Falefa with another base hit, his 3rd of the ball game. That drives in Weber from 3rd, and the Riders are on top 6-3, and remember that because it proved to be pivotal. In the 8th inning, Riders up by the same score, and with the man at second base and 2 outs against Matt Bush, Gabriel Quintana with a high fly to left field, and it just gets out onto the diamond deck. 3rd baseman's 2nd home run of the year, and it's a 1-run game. Matt Bush, though, would strike out the final 4 batters that he faced, as the RoughRiders would go on to win by the final score of 6-5. With the win, the RoughRiders captured the series victory and improved to a league best 14-4. They wrap up the series against the Missions on Thursday night at 7:05.
From Dr. Pepper Ballpark for Riders TV, I'm Nathan Barnett.